This is the Tactical Muffin Top. Muffin Top, Muffin Top. Deer cutting chat with R. We're cutting up a deer. We had this is one of the guys that lets us, his wife don't want him to cut up deer anymore. So we cut the deer for him and we get half the meat and then we give him half. So they got a small doe bow season here. So we're going to cut it up and get some meat out of it. We're using our handy dandy fillet knives and our yellow Dollar Tree, dollar store, whatever. Reusable cleaning gloves, but I wouldn't reuse them. They're kind of a one and done, but they're pretty hardy enough to do deer and all that. So they work good.
That would reuse them for this.
Yeah. For $1.25, you just use them for deterioration.
Is it mine or everything or yours?
This is mine.
Oh, I was just saying, did I bring mine out?
I just touched up my knives working over.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
That's
a guideman. Yeah, we got our guidesman. R and I both got that guidesman knife sharpener we were talking about last year. That thing is great. For 18 muffins at freaking Menards, man, that thing puts a pretty good edge on your blades. Yeah, but alt. So yeah, I can't see the comments because you guys are sitting over here on a shelf. You guys will have to just get over it. Comfortably numb. What up? I don't know if there's a better spot to put this. Here, turn that sideways so I can put the phone closer to us. I'm at the dog box on it. So yeah, we got 3 people watching. I sent out some invites. Got the old, what is this? Yeah, this that you change the razor blades out is like the Ozark Trail version of those Havoc knives. That's pretty good for skinning. And then I got my Rapella that I got way back when I was 12 years old, fillet knife that they don't make them like this anymore, but here they are, comfortably numb. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you got the old school Rapella knife. That's probably got some good steel on it. The junk now.
Bent a little bit.
Yeah, it'll get doing it.
Sure.
Just tip. All right, let's skin her out. So yeah, it's just a little dough. It shouldn't take R and I too terribly long to get this done. And then I'm taking a skin to a guy who makes some homemade sheaths, and then kicking the bones out in the coyote hole with some bait for coyotes. I'm gonna start with the back. Oh, let me hang it. You take one side, just go.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I can put the wide thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's got this much. Like, I'll start right here. Yeah.
That works.
No, it works, right?
So I'm gonna get this started and then come over and see if I got any of my on the string. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, let me see. This guy's little granddaddy for me. Really good.
Granddaddy or have you sharpened it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Deboning cat. Put all the meat in the bags and around the grinding and whatnot, and I'll give that guy his half of the bags, and that's just how it'll be. You guys are with R and Muffin Top. It's hunting season, so we'll have some meat cutting chats. Phone a friend and talk to your homies. Muffin Man and R. We need to get our. I bought a new pistol, like dueling's on, so we can get our Keltecs out there and try out the mag changes on those, deals that Pat made us.
How you sell yours, or did you get a new one already?
No, I didn't get a new one. I was gonna sell it and get a Gen 3, but the guy never came back to buy it. And I was like, well, but we don't talk about selling guns on YouTube.
Well, you didn't have to say what it was. No one knows what a Keltec is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. What was there's some brand of something else that I saw at work. I've been meaning to like let you know what it was, but it was also called Keltec. And I was like, that's also like a gun.
Yeah, they make good stuff.
No, I don't think it wasn't that. There's no way it's the same brand. It was like some like piece of equipment or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll have to just wait till it comes up again, see if I use it. Yeah,
We go see if we got anybody here that can read us the comments. Nope, Fiend Dog. Fiend Dog's in here. Fiend Dog 1954. Howdy, everybody. We got two watching. I can't read the comments or nothing. We're just kind of chilling in the garage cutting it. But you guys have to get over it. But you get to hang out with us while we do it. I forgot my cord. You got your cord too?
Yeah, but oh, yeah.
Take a torch to clean up all the hair after you get it skinned out. Works pretty quick.
It's just been cutting these legs. It really depends on you.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting through the pelts.
I got fairly thick fur. We'll have to see what the fat cap looks like when we get it on her back. If it's any indication, I was telling them about the caterpillar indication we got. We'll see what the deer hide and fat says, what they think winter's going to be like. Got a pretty good fat cap, it's probably going to be a pretty decent winter. The fur's fairly thick. Not a good sign for an easy winter either. Like a redneck barometer for the winter, You got what, your second deer with me? You went with somebody else to get your first deer?
No, I got my first deer. I got my second deer. For someone else? No. Actually, once inside for once.
He's next.
I think I got 3 deer before I ever went hunting with you.
Yeah, man. You got some for your grill.
Yeah, I got skunked in that 1 year where I was hunting. I think I got skunked first year when I.
A good thing that the invites that I sent out, definitely nobody's hopped in here yet. That's cool. Read your comments.
It is a Monday.
It is a Monday. I know it's not normal for me, but here we are. Giving you guys some Muffin Man content. We do have another, I got another cool P.O. box drop coming. Pretty excited about that. R's probably more excited than I am. It's gonna be pretty sweet. You guys have to keep an eye out for that.
That pain in the ass. Let's do it on different sides.
Yeah. It'll almost be better. Let's knock one side off. I'm like fucking wait for it to be like.
Yeah, because every time I try to do something, you flip it back over. It's not doing too bad, actually. I did make sure not to shave with.
Good. On the old guides, man, sharpener.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty even. Like it a lot. We're doing all better this way.
Yeah.
Got 4 people watching. We appreciate you. This is the Muffin Top and R deer butchery stream. First of 2025 with dog. Probably looking at the
No,
no,
can't get the cat.
because you can't.
Two daughters and kids running around outside.
Yeah. I'd like to think.
They sound like cats.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
I don't think you appreciate that.
Yeah, I can hear people talking now. It's raining outside. Why are people out there? Weirdos.
Yeah, one thing, you're cutting up deer
Yeah.
like men. So this will be good. Get a little bit of meat already in the freezer for 2025. And this the year that I say stacking medical and food. Definitely a plus to stack this much protein early on. I mean, it's not exactly a lot of protein on this one, but
So
protein nonetheless.
you can say you didn't get any. Enough to say enough more than none.
It's enough to have a meal or two out of it. Have some deer chili and a couple deer steak dinners and have some deer burger or some tacos. Stuff.
Little ears. Make some slivers for children out of.
No.
No, I'm getting your kid.
No. Definitely,
Making some homemade slivers.
definitely not. My wife would not approve.
Yeah. You don't know.
She'll know. Say, what demonic fuck did this? And I'll say, it was R. You know. You knew before I got the letter.
Okay, well, he's gonna go wash his hands. Yeah.
I actually had a guy, he got some front deer bones from me
You make it out with it.
with the hooves on it. And he made his own like Viking mugs for his wedding. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that. That's pretty gross, but I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Go for it.
Covered in blood.
Yeah, nice. Those are down.
That's just his face.
So if you guys have, I don't know how your bow season stuff looks like. This is a bow in Nebraska. Currently what's open is dove through the end of October, and bow season is open at what? Is it the 1st or 30th of September? It's been open for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been a little too hot. Now people are starting to cut the cornfields down so you can actually
I'm gonna go that right
get some
away.
deer moving. No,
That's it. Yeah, the hardcore bow hunters do.
yeah. They're
Oh,
retired guys.
if you're an iPod, you're cheating.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm feeling it. I don't really care
Yeah,
what I
and then
think.
looks at that, and see what it is. It's you see the deer with your bow, it's if it pops, it drops, as you can tell.
Yeah, this one. Candidate.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he got his first deer bow hunting for the first time in years since he started going again.
Yeah,
And it was actually a decent buck.
Pat Wright, Ayo, you have a link, and I texted you this time, Pat. I don't know where you're at. Rip Curl, what up, brother? We're cutting up deer in the gear rods because it's raining. You got me a Keystone. We didn't even get the orange Keystones. They get like 100 orange Keystones and Bush Lights for.
Yeah, the Bush Light, you have to get the 100 orange one to win. So
Yeah.
I've got a lot of it. That one's the one you scan that QR code.
Oh, there you go.
Chance to win. Yeah, go ahead.
Link didn't come through. Did you check Discord, Pat? Killing you, Pat. Hold on. All right, now you should have it, Pat. Sorry, I forgot to send it to you. I texted you, but I forgot to send you the link this time. I'm stupid. Be careful. All right, you should have it now. Yeah, guys, anybody have any luck so far this season for early deer? Or if you're hunting turkey or whatever birds? Probably way too early for everybody's waterfowl season, but there we go. We got somebody in the back just as I put my gross glove back on. Damn it. Like 10 seconds too late. Come on, stupid thing. Hey,
Hey-o. Can you hear me?
all right, you're reading the comments now, buddy.
Comments.
That's what you came for, right?
Yep, link didn't come through. I'm the last one to comment.
No, I forgot to you. How you been, bud?
Not too bad. I've been sick for like a week solid. Getting old sucks. I used to get pneumonia and be better in like 2 days. Now I get a sniffle and I'm sick for a week.
That's what you get for having too much fun the other day.
Yeah. That's what I get for going and being around a bunch of people.
That's for true.
I tell my wife next time we're going away for something special that we need to go to like a cabin in the woods, be alone.
Nothing weird ever happened with those. I've seen some horror movies though.
Well, we're not unmarried teenagers in the woods, you know,
Yeah,
so
well,
we should be good.
not going to harvest the organs of the old timers. You're right.
Yeah. So who got a deer?
Yeah, this is one of the guys that we cut up deer for. I got a few people I cut up deer for every year. They shoot it, we cut it, we get half of it, they get the other half. That works out pretty good. I don't have to do anything with it processing wise. I just put it in big gallon bags and they do whatever with it. We do the same.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you bet a little bit of labor, you know. And then if I get somebody who wants some coyote bait, well, we throw them the carcass for some coyote bait and take care of some coyotes. And we got a guy at church that makes homemade knives and leather sheaths. So if we give him the hide, and whenever he gets around to it, he gives us a couple of his knives that aren't beautiful that he can sell at a gun show or something, and some teeth that are a little bit ugly, but they still are functional enough that they'll hand them out to us. So the last time he gave us knives, I think he gave us like 12 or 13 knives. There were various weird things. I don't know. I mean, there's like maybe 4 or 5 of them that were actually usable, and the rest were just kind of like wall hangers, you know?
Yeah.
Right, metal yeah, like an old lawnmower blade straightened out, or a leaf spring straightened out, and
For your fallout cosplay.
yeah. But you know, these nice to give to us, you know, so we'll give him some hides when he wants them.
My wife gave me a little knife. It's only about 3 or 4 inch blade on it, but it's got a deer antler as the handle. She bought it at one of the big truck stops that we go to out there during where the Indian reservations are out west. It was pretty neat. It had a beaver tail leather sheath to it. That's kind of neat. I guess it was beaver tail.
Still to eat. I know it's worth some money. And
Yeah, old granddaddy, he's gonna make it famous. It's not so much a sheep guy.
Lawfully Armed says tactical wedding tackle. Let Pat and I in. Lawfully Armed says, I muffins. And then beaver butt scabbard. I guess Lawfully's in the back.
Flip it. All right, well, we got this halfway skinned out. Let me move beaver butt scabbard. Yes, Lawfully. Lawfully,
You guys that have that down to art, Jeff Foxworthy said he can skin a deer and bone it in 9 minutes.
Bullshit.
Maybe it was just the skinning part, but he says on his property they got to take 150 deer a year just to keep the population in check.
Stuff where you can like put it on the pitch of your truck or the 4-wheeler and like pull the skin off. I've never done that.
Yeah, someone said something you put a golf ball in there, that around there for
When we get really in our zone and we get our method down, Art and I could probably do 3 or 4 deer skinned out in about an hour and then bone them all out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just skinned maybe an hour when we're in our prime, and then yeah, because we got to remember how to do it. It's not hanging. We're flipping it on a table. Yeah, and we're doing a chat, which is one thing down. But yeah, usually we'll have 3 to 6 deer hanging at once.
I like that.
We knock them out in a day, all the way, and then we'll save all the grind for a grind day. So just chuck it all in the freezer and a freezer bag until we get ready for grind day. But we do our deer steaks, and I cut out like the hands and stuff, and I cut them how I like for steak. So I usually turn whatever I can into steak.
Are you seeing any parasites?
I've never seen anything. Pretty much, we just check inside like the chest cavity and the lung to see if it has like little popcorn looking things in there.
Yeah, you didn't see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that. Real. Sometimes you'll see like ticks. We'll see like spots where they got caught up in barbed wire. They'll spot like 1 year R at a spot like the back hind leg got caught in barbed wire and got infected. Yeah, we've had one deer that was so bad. When we have that happen, we'll cool for a night. The 5-gallon buckets are covered in the toast, and then cover it and make it cool, and then come out and smell it. Make it put it in the refrigerator. Yeah, it's too hot right now. But when it's cold, you can just leave it out.
Maccabeus Everyday Survival says, "What's up, lads?"
What's up, Mac? We're cutting up a deer.
Pat, what have you been up to?
My wife and I went on a week-long vacation down to the ocean for our 25th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
So I appreciate it. Thank you. So I've been kind of off the grid, just spending time with her.
Right on. I trust that Mrs. Wright had a good time.
No, because I got sick as a dog the second day we got to the beach.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
You should not go back to the beach.
Yeah. I told her next time we plan something big like that, we need to go to a cabin out in the woods. We're not around anybody. Rip Curl Readiness says, "I'm thankful one of the people in our group has a full-on professional butcher shop we can use, and everyone pitches in."
That'd be sweet. That's like my goal. We got a couple mag members that we can test at everybody's house, and we got bigger sheds with gables and stuff. Where we had our butcher shop before, that we don't have access to it anymore, we got kicked off of that family, and now they're kind of sticking to more local family, like we're extended family. And they had a butcher shop. We just running. It had 3 meters. It had a toilet. It had an unlimited water faucet, so you could take the knives and put them under it, and it would scald all the flesh off.
Pat, are you getting all of him? 'Cause to me, it sounds like I'm getting like every second or third word.
Yeah. If can you guys move the phone a little bit closer to where you're working, possibly?
Yeah, just gonna have to get over it. I move it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
cutting up those 4 inches. Nice.
Yeah, I was about to say, Maccabeus says I'm cutting up farts. Those 4 egg sandwiches are busy.
Sounds pretty tasty. I like me an egg sandwich.
I like egg salad sandwich.
I just like eggs.
He's like, what did you eat?
How's them chickens doing, Muffin?
We got eggs. There should be something to get eggs this month or next month. They're right at about
It's
6 months.
it's kind of funny. Like you don't get eggs for the longest time, and eventually you just stop looking for them, and then one day there's this tiny little egg there, and you're like, oh shit!
Yeah, we're waiting.
Like they start laying again.
Is that better? I need you guys putting closer to this.
So far it's a little bit better. Comfortably Numb likes putting up emojis. They put up I don't know what the hell that is. It's too small to see. Some little brown emoji thing, and then an egg
Comfortably numb.
and a puff of air.
That's old man butt wrinkles.
Well, that's an egg. There you go.
Old man butt wrinkles. That's his other name.
Ah. Rip Curl Readiness. We have everything we need to hang meat, process meat, grind, and make burger, sausage links and patties, brats, and even freeze meat.
Yep.
And wrap.
You don't. Black Friday, Cabela's, that's Pro Shop. Will be reminder. We'll sell you. We'll sell you your vacuum super dehydrator, cutting boards, all that stuff. I think you can
He
get.
cuts out too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. Long story short, you can get a basic feature setup at Cabela's and Black Friday. They've generally been about $1,000. I don't know what it'll be this year, but if you don't have the setup, go ahead and get you some Gamble. Get you your grinder and your slicer and your dehydrator, jerky gun. And you can pretty much do anything. It's enough to make you can process any animal.
I got Bay of Pigs, Cabela's, turkey grinder, something gun.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's just what we've got to deal with.
I was like literally sitting right over the fucking phone.
Yeah, the audio is rough. We just got to deal with it.
Sorry.
And Comfortably Numb says it's not displaying my display name for some reason. Yeah, YouTube playing games.
You guys in my food talk the Carhartt. But if you bump, it might click some stuff. Any better?
Say it again.
I mean, it is when you're right there on top of it.
So this is just.
I went through all the trouble last year of trying to get ready to do some bow hunting. I put up the deer stand last year. I didn't even touch it at all. And I just forgot all about bow season coming in this year. I need to get a harness and a safety rope up.
Yeah, you hunt from a tree. Yeah.
Oh, I like a real man.
I think the way my neighbor acts every time I shoot in my backyard, I think bow is about the only hunting that I should probably do on this property.
Just fall out of the tree like a real man.
Not bad.
I don't know. It was pretty sketchy. Me putting that tree stand up by myself. I didn't have the right equipment to do it. I threw it up in the tree, and it's got those teeth at the top in a V notch. And the tree was just a little bit bigger probably than I should have.
Get the fuck rid of it.
Yeah.
That's just weird. No, I always cut the head off with the fucking fur. It's been done.
No,
Boots with the fur.
No, you're gay. No, you're gay for me. All right, you got that trash bag?
Yeah.
There you go. I'll roll for the teeth man. Yeah. So what are y'all talking about? Y'all being good over there?
Yeah. I sold a bunch of guns today.
Yeah. No. How come? You're scared for World War III stock market failure?
No, just deer season, and the people that have spent all summer that haven't bought anything are ready to let loose a little bit of it. And, you know. Ruh-roh, he dropped from his own chat. It's the Pat Riot Takeover chat.
Did we lose him altogether?
Yeah, I think he dropped from his own.
It was roboting. I thought it was me.
He said, "So what are we talking about over there?"
Yeah, and that's the last thing I heard. Is there anybody still on the stream? Can you see a number?
I can't as just a person in the chat, like as a guest. Let me.
Let's give him a couple minutes, see if he can't pop back in.
Hello.
Yeah.
So
there he is.
Yeah, that's why I don't put it in my shirt, because when I'm walking around doing stuff, it clicks buttons and then that happens.
Well, if your nipples weren't so damn pointy.
Facts. Or did you put it in the wrong pocket?
Did you put it in your front pocket?
You're supposed to put it in your breast pocket.
I did. It still touches shit, even with the screen.
Is it getting nippy up there?
No.
Well, he sounds better too.
Must be getting nippy up there.
To get you up to speed on Arkansas stuff, we've had 2 different bear killings in the past like 5 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So all the outdoorsmen, the hiker, fishermen, about to be deer hunters, are all like, I need a bear. I need bear medicine. Yeah, they want 10 millimeters and 44 Magnum wheel guns.
Don't come drive over to Florida. Don't come drive over to Florida. We got plenty of 10 mil over here.
And then some lady way down South Arkansas whacked a full size 7 foot long full road mountain lion with her car.
Fuck.
Like big beefy looking fucker.
Yeah, we've over the past couple of weeks we saw 2 bear hit down in your neck of the woods. I think it was. It was somewhere in between like Southern Virginia and Arkansas, I believe, is where she saw the last one.
Huh. I hadn't heard about any bear being hit, but I know 2 one killed a guy that was allegedly working on his tractor, which the story I have heard was that he had been working on the tractor, like he'd fixed a flat or something, but then he was riding on the tractor and like filmed it for a half hour, coaxed it in, and then it ate him. And then like degloved his face. Like the guy was in the ICU for like 2 days and then succumbed to his injuries. And the Game of Fish tracked that bear down and killed it. And then the second one was like a week or so ago. It's been longer than that now. About 2 weeks ago now. The second guy had seen it around his campsite for days. Like he'd been taking pictures of it like on Tuesday, and it killed him like Thursday night or Friday.
Yeah.
Bear killed him, or he killed the bear?
No, the bear killed him.
No.
That's bad.
Two people have been killed by bears. Yes. First
Yeah,
time in like
you've been tracking something and then it turns around and fucking whacks you first. That's gotta suck.
no, he wasn't. You got it wrong. He was just camping. He wasn't tracking it. Like it, he had been taking pictures of it around his campsite for a couple of days.
Well,
Like
yeah,
this
well, he knew it was there, so he fucked around and found out.
Pretty much.
Do the females have cubs right now?
Yeah, it sounds like they got
potentially because they. No. For you supposition.
Like
The Cubs will
Twin
tag
Arrows
on
is
for-
in the chat. Says sup goons. Hey twin.
Twin was doing a live stream a while ago.
cutting up deer.
They say this is the feeding time of the year. I think it's maybe a mix of the bear not being afraid of the people and the people not being afraid of the bears. I think everybody's on notice now. Like nobody's fucking around.
And the bears are probably trying to bulk up right now.
Right. That's what they're saying. It's that time of year where they
Hungry.
And you always hear about the people coming up on buffalo. They think they're cows. Like, don't mess with the assault cow.
Well, all I'm gonna say is I got beat up by a fucking bird this past week, so I'm not fucking with animals.
didn't you
Pat might not be privy to that story, but yeah, Pat, I got fucked up by a bird this past week, so.
I thought you got kicked out of
Well, fill me in real quick, like 30 seconds.
I've had an asshole emu for about 2 years, and he fucking got my ass, but now he's in the freezer, and he fractured 2 ribs.
Ooh.
Okay, so it was an emu. I thought you got kicked by a donkey.
No, the emu fucked me up. That asshole.
I don't mean to laugh. I mean, I imagine
No, it is funny. It is funny.
It's serious, but
it's funny. Though.
You just don't think think that.
Oh fuck!
I love
He laughed so hard he kicked himself out. Holy shit! Oh fuck!
We got a hey muffin top from Patriot from Warsaw.
Yeah, Patriot.
What up, Patriot?
He sent me some stuff today on some Russian mafia. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. I saw that one.
Rip Curl Readiness says, "Who effed you up, TMT?"
Nobody effed.
Woohoo! I think they're talking about Justin.
Yeah, Justin B got screwed up by an emu.
Hey, you know what? I'm not giving the Aussies shit no more for losing that war.
I just learned about that. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean,
you know, it is kind of funny, but it kind of makes you think about it. Like, we went to a dinosaur experience with my grandkids yesterday, and they had some life-size animatronic dinosaur things going on, and it kind of gives you an idea of the scale of what you look like compared to what those things look like.
dude, they're big.
And people always say, like, you know, what if a cricket was the size of a bus? They made a movie like Love and Monsters or something where the bugs all grew to enormous sizes.
Yeah, because of oxygen levels, so they all got bigger.
Something like, I don't remember the premise of the movie, but it's like, imagine if a chicken was like 20 feet tall.
That
He would
chicken
eat your ass.
You up. He would.
Yeah,
fuck
a chicken
you
would. would eat you in like one swallow. And an emu is just like,
It's a giant chicken. Like, well, they have an experience thing here where you can go drive on like this big giant lifted bus, and it takes you through like the whole property, like an old orange orchid, like an old orange orchard and all this stuff. And at one point you can stop in. They got they have like 1 or 2 emus out there, they got zebras and shit. But I mean, they like the ostriches and the emu, like they literally can walk right up to the lifted bus and just eat out of your hand with no problem. Like, they're big. And these buses are jacked up to the height of, the tires are as tall as I am, and I'm over 6 feet tall on a good day. Like,
I think,
they will mess you up.
Yeah, like I said before, it sounds funny, but like if you got lost your footing, I'm sure an emu could fucking kill you.
Yeah, like he had to go. He had to go. Fucker.
Yeah,
I tell you what, though, I don't got to buy poultry for the rest of the month.
Let us know how it tastes.
Oh, it's just like they say, it's healthier than chicken, and it's good. Like, it's a little bit gamey, but it's really lean. So, I mean, to me, it's better than rabbit, which is really good. It just takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it with.
Bet if you made some emu jerky, you could probably sell that.
Oh, fuck.
Patriot from Warsaw says, still can't get over that Russian mob member getting arrested in Poland for multiple crimes, but for one, giving a toddler Coke. Coke is in cocaine.
What the fuck?
He says, if you can, Muffin, show the video. Lawfully says, I kicked myself.
Again?
No,
He says, Patriot from Warsaw says, Polish police did a number on that Russian mob member. He also says, ostriches are worse than emus.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I mean, their ostriches are just like a little bit bigger than emus, but that's
Rip Curl Readiness.
There's a cousin to the emus and the ostriches that are a little bit smaller that I want to get into just because they're a little bit more manageable.
Rip Curl Readiness.
The eggs don't sell for as much, but they're a little bit more manageable.
Hey, Pat's reading the comments for me because I can't.
Rip Curl Readiness says, I have 2 buddies who took cougars while bow hunting. Both cats were stalking them and were within 20 yards. They both had a weird feeling and turned around to see the cat.
I've had many cougars give me weird feelings in my younger days.
Easy now.
We get mountain lions and we get bobcat here. I've never seen a bobcat mess up anybody, but yeah, they come from behind. So,
because you're the bobcat.
Mountain lion.
I think the only big cats we have here are the Florida panther, and I know that thing will fuck you up. I've seen it jump over gorges and stuff, and like holy crap, they're scary.
Oh,
you kind of like that was kind of like an urban legend for the longest time, wasn't it? They didn't think there were any big cats down in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they're here. There's a couple that run around on one of the Lockheed Martin properties that I used to work on, and they're fucking real.
I'm sure y'all saw that video that was going around a couple years ago. The dude was hiking or something up in the mountains of California and had that mountain lion like slowly advancing on him. The one where he's got the Glock pointed out in front of him.
Oh, and he in the big field, and then like he shot and missed every single round.
Yeah, I've seen that.
No, I haven't seen that video. The one I saw, the guy with one-handed while holding a phone takes a shot and kills the thing, and like 1 or 2 shots and Yep, 1 or 2 shots and that thing's just like starts rolling down the hill. It's gone.
Speaking of one-handed shots, did you guys see the ring footage from the Air Force dude? So like I guess his neighbor was having like a mental episode or something and started like he thought he heard some shots fired outside. So he comes outside. His wife is semi-ducked behind the car, and then he just one-handed fucking rings the guy's bell from across the street. I was like, I wouldn't call that Air Force, but one-handed shit. Good job on you.
I don't know. That sounds
Well, we
like
got-
a poor tactics.
Yeah, it was bad.
And a
It was,
luck
like,
and
the
a
ring footage-
lucky.
Yeah, the dude
and a
had no
lucky ass
strategy
shot.
or anything. The guy opened up on him, so he just raised up one hand and was bing, bing, bing. 3 down range and freaking 2 hit and 1 miss. Hit him in the wrist, hit him in the body, and dropped him. But I was just like, dude, like at least put 2 hands on your weapon next time, please. Like, Jesus Christ. And his wife's
Where were we?
tucked behind the car on the phone with 911. Like,
Yeah, that's one.
I was like, he must have grown up like one of those good old boys on a farm somewhere or something.
Yeah, kind of like on The Walking Dead, where they can dome a zombie from 100 yards away with a pistol with one
Yeah.
hand, while one
Yeah.
of their fingers is broken. But as soon as they start getting in gunfights with actual people, like they shoot 100 rounds and nobody.
Ammo. Yeah, after
Yeah.
that, they need unlimited ammo, right?
They shoot thousands of rounds and nobody falls.
Yeah, it's freaking.
Plot
But that
Patriot
one
from
video that
Warsaw.
I think most of us saw was there was a guy going through kind of about a waist high field. You know, the field was growing up about waist high, and the thing was coming after him, and he starts yelling, "No, no, no," or something like that. And he shoots, freaking. Then the cat gets more crazy and shoots, and I don't think he hit it. But
Well, hopefully the loud noise just scares the damn thing away.
That's if
That's
you're
what I
even
think-
able to muster up the courage to scream like a
That's
little
what I think is crazy about those bear attacks, because bears, man, they're usually just like scared, you know?
That what it say? Brown lay down, black fight back.
White, good night.
White,
Yeah.
good night.
Yeah, polar bear would mess you up.
I saw a video of a guy. He's like trying to take videos of a polar bear. He's like kind of stepping back, and everyone's like, "So this guy's lucky that polar bear was hungry."
Yeah.
This is like in Alaska or something like that.
Patriot from Warsaw says, always wanted to try an ostrich egg. Anybody had one of those before?
Uh,
Fred
I
Flintstone.
I'll sell you one of
yeah.
their cousin's eggs for a low price.
Patriot also says, got a lot of energy in them.
No, but like they're freaking huge. They are big ass eggs. I've only eaten one. The rest I've tried to hatch.
Calhoun Republic says, we only have bobcats here. And also says the Florida swamp kitty.
Oh. Yeah, the Florida Panther. Oh, so we do have bobcats down here.
The Florida swamp kitty. That sounds like a bad porno from like the 90s.
Or is the Florida swamp kitty the alligator?
Maybe. Maybe.
Get in the house. Hey, get in the house.
Rip Curl says, biggest Tom Cougar I've ever seen was approximately 275 pounds. And with its nose at the top of the truck bed, the tail still hung over the open tailgate, 8 to 12 foot. Biggest cat I've ever seen.
Fuck that. I know a guy who came over and worked on this guy knows quads because he does like dune buggy shit. And I guess they hunt them with revolvers only. They like go into the dens and shit with dogs. And here in Nebraska, I was like, fuck that. Am I crawling in a cave with a 44 revolver after a cougar? No, thank you. He said they eat it. I'm like, what? Like I thought you just go for the mountain. I don't think I'd start mountain lion unless I was
They say
starting.
it's good. They say it's good eating.
Oh,
Yeah, if they knew what they were doing, maybe.
Korean hot pot.
I heard it tastes like orange chicken.
Really? I'm going there, baby.
I was trying to make a Chinese food, cat reference because we had Chinese food tonight.
How long's the Chinese name?
Oh, I'm getting behind here. Rip Curl's making a statement about the cougars of the female type. Something
That's
about
what I was
stiff
saying. See,
stiff
we're all on the
shafts.
same page.
Patriot says, "What's worse than a mountain lion is an American crocodile."
does it taste bad or like just what? Worse
No,
to
it says,
encounter?
"What's worse?" I'm assuming more dangerous. I don't know. I've seen some people handle crocodiles pretty easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, them swamp people aren't real intelligent. I think we'll be fine.
Hey,
As
hey,
long, as,
hey.
like,
You get
just
immune
don't,
to it, just like
just
snakes or
don't
anything
get in the
else.
water. Just
Yeah.
don't get in the water.
If you're on the land, they turn into giant pussy cats. I mean, just don't let them bite you, and you'll be fine.
They chase you zig and zag.
That's why I don't get in the water in this state. Fuck that. Yeah, because I'm scared.
It's like same thing down the ocean in fucking Hawaii.
I've heard that the zigzag when running from crocodiles. I heard that's an old wives' tale.
Yeah, that does not work. That does not work. But they did teach that to kids here in Florida, though. Yeah, they did teach that to kids in Florida, but we have what, the crocodile, we have the alligator, we got them both, all three of them, right? And then the other one, yeah, we got all three down here, and I'll tell you what, just
And apparently the crocodiles are protected, so you can't even fucking kill them. Some of the alligators, like, bitch.
no, you can if you get a tag. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
if you
that's
get a
why you're
tag.
allowed to carry.
Most of what I've seen from crocodiles is they sidestep at just the right moment.
So that bitch on the
Well, I'll be honest. I fucked with quite a bit of American alligators, and they're not that bad when they're small. They turn into giant pussies, but once they're like 6 foot, I'm out.
Arkansas is the only state in the union
It's
where
got
you can
they have such a small kill spot on them that like you got to get them just above the eyes, right in the middle. Like they got such a small kill spot.
All I know is it's illegal to whale hunt in Nebraska.
Yeah, but you guys got other fucking weird shit up there. You guys got stuff that lives
protected
in the
species.
cornfield. Yeah, you guys got stuff that lives in the cornfield. Probably you guys got boogeyman up there.
boogeyman. Got some homeless people creeping around the woods.
Arkansas is the only state where you can hunt black bear and alligator.
No, you can hunt bear in Florida. I think it's like every 2 years they open it up.
They just had black bear season just a little bit ago.
Yeah,
do both.
yeah. I tried to go for it, but I didn't get a tag because they do a lottery on that too.
It's like boars, you can kill boars.
Patriot from Warsaw, especially in Florida, and yes, crocs are common in Florida, not just alligators. Also says, if you live in Florida and you have a pool in your backyard, please don't be the dumb mother decker who didn't check the pool before jumping in with a snake, snapping turtle, or alligator/crocodile.
Okay, first of all, if you're getting in your pool and you can't see the bottom and it's your own pool, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. But after hurricanes and stuff, or really bad weather, yeah, there are a lot of people that find like venomous snakes and stuff like that.
There's sharks swimming down the ponds.
Yeah.
Because all the floods, those sharks are swimming in the fucking pond because it's now brackish water. There's more salt water than fresh water, but it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm good on all that. I mean, sharks don't scare me, but jeez.
Rip Curl says when he was a kid, the local movie rental place had 2 pet cougars that were really nice. They could jump over the 7-foot movie stands and not knock a
Here's-
single movie box off.
Were they
got
blonde?
4
Were they
back-
blonde? That's what I'm. Were they blonde?
Not quite 4 whole bags.
Calhoun Republic says, I'm not from Florida. I was talking about someone said they had big cats in Florida, so it would be the Florida swamp kitty.
Yeah, so the Florida Swamp Kitty he's talking about are the gators.
Take these 2 bags.
Rip Curl says, tells you how old I am. It's a VHS movie store.
Blockbuster.
Hey, we all remember Blockbuster. Everybody here remember? Well, maybe not. Oh, I don't know how much muffin.
That sounds like a local place.
Blockbuster, but we all know Blockbuster. We're not that old.
Best fucking road games ever. So I got my first.
Must cut through the artery on the neck or something.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you don't believe the thing out. I don't have anything here.
Got it. You let it sing.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Are you guys allowed
Alrighty,
to carry?
ladies and gents. What?
Are you guys allowed to carry sidearms when you bow hunt?
You know, the law says I think no, but I don't know anybody who doesn't.
No, you should be able to carry as long as you don't get caught shooting an animal during bow season. You'll be fine.
You can in Arkansas if it's your concealed carry. Your self-defense.
They've had a lot of mountain lions released, but I wouldn't go into that one.
Like I always, I've never checked my Pennsylvania law on that. I've just heard stories of people coming up and finding their deer not dead yet. And, just putting another round in them instead of sitting there watching them suffer.
I've never done that bow hunting. There's nothing wrong with that rifle hunting.
Well, that's where the samurai skills come in because I don't know if I'd want to risk that with the game wardens and shit.
Yeah. You just walk up and slit their
Get
throat.
accusations. Did that fucker take all the meat off? Mother.
We're good. We cleaned. We're done. I got
No, my 3-year-old. I freaking had some meat out, and my buddy just went back in and was like, something about the counter. I was like, go get it. God damn kid.
I think it's just you. He took us all off stage.
Say again.
So I think it's just you. He took us all off stage.
I didn't kick you guys off stage.
I didn't say you kicked us. I said it's just you.
Yeah, I see that it's just me that's showing, but I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
I think only you and Muffin can fix that.
It says I'm in the show.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
can you guys?
Yeah, it says you're in
Are
the
you guys
show.
there?
Everyone can see and hear you.
Just checking.
I
Does
think he
R
just
like
wanted-
his new? Yeah, R. Well, I don't know. We haven't even shot it yet.
1022?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. R got. Oh, you did? Yeah, go for it.
So do we have an
Yeah.
update on Coldfoot? What's he been carrying a full size for what, a couple weeks now? Do we have an update on that?
Been training on. He's been using my Strikeman. I actually just loaned it to him because I don't have time to fuck with it right now. He's been doing
Yeah.
seated drills and standing drills and stuff at 10 yards. He said he's
So
ready.
he's carrying it every day. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he said he's ready to go to the range and let him. Got to get a time when we can all go do it.
Oh yeah, I'm happy for that. My wife just bumped herself up too. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, she went
Yeah,
from
like-
she went from the 43X up to the 19. So
Yeah, he's liking that that rounded holster. We did put a wing on it, I have a bunch of extra Amazon wings just to tuck the grip in a little bit better since it is full size.
yeah,
That one didn't have a wing on it. I didn't get to pick the holster they sent out, so I mean, I can't complain too much. Sent it to the channel for nothing. So.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was looking at those holsters too, and I mean, to add the wing, it was like $15. So
Yeah, that's pretty normal. Those
yeah,
was
I
like
was like, I can't complain.
theirs is aluminized metal, so it won't break. Well, not aluminum, it's just metal.
Yeah,
Well, I finally got
I
to shoot my 40. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I carried for the first time today since I got hurt, and man, that hurt. Between the car ride and shit, that hurt.
I finally got to shoot my 43X with the gas pedal and everything on there, and the
With the Ramjet,
Ramjet afterburner and stuff.
It's nice, ain't it? It's nice, ain't
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Do you got the 15 rounders in there?
Yeah, I have the Shield Arms mags.
Oh man,
I
just feel like that's a little bit of a waste because I went Shield Arms first too, but I mean all the ones that I bought from PSA, they run great. They run fucking great.
Yeah, I heard I've heard that the Dagger magazines work, but when I figured that out, I went into the website and all those compact ones were subcompact magazines were sold out.
They're usually very sold out, but I buy them whenever they go on sale for like the pack of 10. So I'll just buy the 10, then buy another 10. So I got quite a bit of them.
Rick wants to know what gas pedal you got.
Oh, you asked me too fast.
It's the one that mounts onto the
TDP.
I'm telling you what, that 43X with the Ramjet and afterburner on it, that's where it is.
No,
Let me run
G19.
upstairs real quick. Yeah, if I had it to do over again, I probably would have got the Glock 19 Gen 5.
The antimatter.
Yes, that's it.
Nice.
It folds up and it fits in all your standard all your standard holsters.
Yep. Yeah, I wanna get a 43 real bad, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm just gonna carry a 19. One of these days, I'll get one. I'll break down and have to get some new gun psychosis.
I keep telling myself like I'm completely done buying guns. I'm probably if I end up getting this land that I'm looking at, I'm probably gonna pare down on guns a little bit. And the only thing I'll probably ever buy again is probably a Glock 19. If you can get the Koa, that would be cool, but probably just a MOS.
He's telling me he's gay. Oh shit. All right. Oh, here, I'll snag my hoodie. No, you can have it. It tastes like shit. Oh, hey, you want the skin?
No.
Yeah, throw that in the back too. All right, see ya. I'm taking you guys with me on the road trip, so you can be able to hear me a little better. I'm gonna go take the guy's meat and go throw the carcass in the kayak. Out of order.
Just don't throw it in the waterways.
Yeah, muffin. For about 45 minutes, an hour. Fair. They are. Thanks. I'm already in the truck. He can't hear you. It's raining. What the hell? Can't be having music. You would flip their shit about that. The charge here. Whoops.
Yeah, about trying to do some hunting this year. Still need the safety harness and a rope going up there. And I actually wanted to get my crossbow restrung because they're so old. I don't even know how old they are. They were my dad's. And just my luck, I'd fire that thing off, and I've seen some people get fucked up from from those strings going off.
No doubt.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
I was just about
shit.
to ask. Again.
And I went by the local bow shop a couple weeks ago, and I talked to the guy about it, and he says, I ain't touching those. I guess they're Walmart brand or whatever.
Like a Barnett or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like,
bad.
You reach a point on those fiberglass limbs that after a period of time, it's not even worth anybody's time, money, or effort to restring them.
yeah, I went and got all the tools, like the bow vise or whatever that thing's called. So I should be able to do it myself if I know how to make a string or buy a string, I guess, once I figure out how long it needs to be.
Yeah.
I think I think Muffin's been taken over by AI.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you were a robot in there for a little bit, Muffin. Hello.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So is anybody else feeling a renewed interest in prepping or homesteading?
Never lost the interest. Just
Huh?
yeah,
I
ability.
haven't
But yeah.
prepping and homestead.
Like I gotta admit, I've been prepping so long. It doesn't even feel like we prep anymore. We just buy extra stuff once in a while, you know. We're kind of on cruise. We've been doing it long enough, but I'm feeling the urge to sell my house and move to property in Tennessee or West Virginia or something. And my wife is pretty much on the same page. And my daughter-in-law and my son, they're kind of feeling it too.
Well, maybe y'all can get a family compound. Y'all sell your house and then move in together, and then y'all are debt free, right?
Yep. The piece I'm looking at, it's like 32 acres. It's
Jeez.
got 9 acres of pasture with a stream running through the one end, and the rest is all like mountains and woods.
Sounds like a pretty sweet spot.
Yeah, I could if I sold my house for whatever, you know, I keep getting stuff in the mail. They want me to refinance. If I sold for anywhere near what they're saying my house is worth, I can pay off basically everything, buy that place for cash, and still have a pretty good nest egg left over.
That wouldn't be too bad.
I would
But
jump
then,
on it then.
but then comes the real expensive stuff. Like there's no well, so do I want to rely on a stream for
No.
water? Probably not. So I'm going to need a well, and that's $1,000, like $1,000 a foot.
Honestly, a well is probably 20 grand. That's what it is here in Nebraska to get a well drilled.
Well, this is where I'm looking is Tennessee. It's nothing but rock.
Yeah. So we have an aquifer about less than 20 foot down. So I'm going to assume it's more than that there to get a well
Yeah.
tap.
Yeah, depending on, I don't know what the elevation is at that property. I haven't looked yet. But there's one big thing. You have to have septics done in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They have to be professionally done. You can't dig your own or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So then you got perk tests, and there's a lot of counties that don't have like strict building codes, but because of the state, you have to get plumbing and electrical inspected regardless.
Can you do solar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, if I was going 100% off grid, to save you getting a pole tap from the city power and hooked up to all that. Now with solar, you can sell it back if you are tapped up to it, but if you don't have it on the property, trenching out and putting a panel in your house and all that, I mean that's a base panel install, and well, just in Nebraska is anywhere from 10 to 20 grand, and then you're trenching to the city pole and hooking that up, and you have to, certified electrician has to do that part. Like, I was looking at building an off-grid place. I was looking at 10 acres here. It was going to cost me $500,000 before I even poured the foundation on the house and stubbed my plumbing through. Because I needed a Cat 9 to move the old house into a burn hole and get rid of it. And the septic, they popped the septic when they tried to burn the first time. So then I need a new septic. It has a well, but I tap a new well. And then I have to move a bunch of trees that grew up around the property. It says $500,000. And when I was looking at it, this was about 6 years ago. And that's no house. That's just all the prep work to set like a fucking modular on a slab. And I want a basement because I'm in Nebraska. So that's even more. It's like an extra 20 for the basement to be poured. And then I have to do all the rough in for the walls, all the electrical, all the plumbing, all the rooms in the basement, like just the outer shell of the basement poured and put a house on it. So yeah, it's not cheap to get it going, but if you can find, you do like a barn dominium kind of deal, and then maybe put like a like one of those tornado shelters, like a 16-person or a 20-person one in the ground, so you had somewhere to go. You can buy them at like Home Depot and dig them in yourself.
Yeah, I got like two options open to me. The one is getting more land, but raw land and having to do everything. But I've also started looking up places that have like hunting cabins and stuff already on them.
Yeah.
But once you start doing that, then then I can only afford like 10 to 15 acres maybe.
I'll be real.
Honestly, that doesn't feel
acres.
big enough. Doesn't feel big enough to put my whole family on something like that.
Yeah, but when you actually get on it, like this place had a working 2-acre garden when the family lived there. When you actually look at how big like a 1/4 acre or a 1/2 acre garden is with like an orchard around it, like for that 5 acres is a lot more than what you think. Like if you're not going to get livestock, 5 acres is God's plenty for 4 families. You each get a corner. You're far enough apart. You're close enough together. You get a babysitter, if you need it for the grandkids, whatever, you're the babysitter, Pat. And honestly, you can get a lot done in 5 acres. You can get your goats, your chickens, your quail, whatever run, your pheasant run, your rabbit hutch, your small orchard in, and you can get it all knocked out cheap enough to be self-sufficient. And you might be able to get a deal with the dude who's tapping all the wells. If you get all the wells and septic done by the same company, they might cut you a pretty damn good deal on 4 houses on a property.
Yeah. I think on buying firewood small. I can't remember where I heard it, but somebody said it's like 14 acres. If you want to sustain yourself on firewood, you need at least 14 acres. And if I put, how many people would that be? I've never actually sat down and thought about it.
Well, if you're just doing firewood from trees, you can also add propane and whatever else and purchase firewood.
Yeah.
Just cutting it off yourself.
Your firewood also isn't like your water. Like, you need 2 gallons of water per person per day minimum, like to survive. But your firewood, that's gonna like help everybody.
Yeah, I'd go for it.
By the time you're burning,
talk amongst yourself, guys. I'm throwing the carcass in the hole.
By the time you've got a cook stove going for you and your wife, it's not really any more firewood to cook for you and your wife and a couple of your kids or whatever.
Yeah, I think that would be ideal. I think everybody far enough away that I can take a piss off my front porch, but close enough where you had dinner together every night. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I would try and get as much land as you can. I mean, if I were in your scenario, your situation, for me, it'd be the land grab. I'd be trying to get, not that you want like desert, you want location matters too, I know, but and the you know
Yeah,
running water and whatnot.
I'm pretty honed in. I got my section. Like I want to stay in my mountains, like down through Tennessee and Arkansas, West Virginia. I don't think I want to go. I don't think I want to go into Virginia. I've seen some properties down in Southern Virginia that are nice, but that place is captured by Northern Virginia. I don't want nothing to do with that. So I got a
Yeah.
general area, but I'm trying to stay close just in case my son and my daughter-in-law don't want to come down. I don't want to be too far away from the grandkids.
What I mean is like right now, I would be trying to secure as much land as possible. So all I'm trying to say, I mean, like the
Yeah,
location matters, but I meant like I would be trying to get, not because you intend to like use or defend all of it in a worst case scenario, but because you want to get as big of a buffer zone as you can.
yep. You got to have that standoff from the rest of the world.
And so that you've got enough, like if the world doesn't end in your lifetime and just progress continues, like you make sure that the next city doesn't bump up next to you, you know, or maybe later you decide to sell off a 5 acre parcel to somebody you think's okay, you know, and use that as some more retirement money or whatever.
Yeah, we're looking at. We definitely don't want to go out west. I've seen some pretty cool stuff out that way. There's some stuff in Arizona that you can put like $5,000 down and make like $400 to $500 payments a month, and you can get 30 acres out in Arizona. But it's high desert, so there's plenty of trees and stuff, but it's not easy to get water there. And plus, it's too far away from the rest of the family.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to live off grid somewhere that wasn't hospitable 150 years ago. And I know at the snap of a finger, we could all be without power and air conditioning and whatnot, but I wouldn't want to live somewhere that like great grandpa didn't make it.
Yeah. So I've got my area and I've got a very tentative plan. We're just trying to find the perfect place. The thing is, the one that I'm looking at right now, it's really calling to me. And it's one of those things where like you either jump on it or you don't. The one thing that gives me pause is it's on the MLS and it's been on there for quite a while. It's not one that's like went on the market and got snatched up right away, which kind of scares me. Like there's something there that, people haven't snatched it up already.
Have you looked into it enough to know if you get your mineral rights? It may not have sold because you don't get the mineral rights.
Um, I didn't know that was a big thing in Tennessee. I know in West Virginia, you do not get mineral rights. Like somebody owns the entirety of under West Virginia, and it ain't you. Because the very first
Yeah,
place that I seriously looked at, it was 100 acres, and it was cheap, cheap, cheap. But it turns out that whole 100 acres was just the side of a mountain,
yeah.
and there were gas wells on the property, so the gas company uh, had rights to use your property and shit like that.
That was the reason, that piece of property that my grandfather had. When he bought it, it was all the land he bought and all the land around him had originally been owned by this one couple or the husband of this couple, like it had been in his family or whatever. And when they decided to sell it, or when their kids decided to sell it, it was in the deed that it could only be broke down to 5 acre. It had to be sold no smaller than 5 acre plots, and it couldn't be broken down smaller than 2.5 acre plots until it had changed hands like 2 more times. So he bought 2 adjoining 5 acre lots and then tried to buy some more across the little private drive. Made an offer on it 2 or 3 times over the 20 or so years that he owned it. But when he bought it, he didn't have the mineral rights. And so he initially had planned to try and dig a well. And then as time went on, since he had county water hookup, he decided to not tempt fate. Because you'd hate to do an exploration to see if you can hit the water table, and then oops, we hit natural gas.
Oh no.
So he never risked it. He just never explored.
Yeah, that's another thing you should explore, Pat. Sorry, the landowner wanted to talk. Apparently, I got to take care of a lot of coyotes this year for him. They took some calves. So yeah, that's another thing you can look at is see if you can, the land you're going to buy, see if you can,
And then he's gone again.
sorry. Yeah, you can see if the property, you can see if you can do like a solar farm or a wind turbine on it and get paid for it. They may not allow you until you purchase the property, but if it's been zoned for something like that, you may be able to look it up. You can get paid for that, or if you can get it in like a oil drilling, depending on where you're at. If you can get like a local CRP, see if there's a CRP program from the government where you can get your field. If you just leave it alone, they'll pay you every year for it. Or if you can get like Pheasants Forever or something like that to get on your property, or a local guy with a horse so he can grandfather your land, let him pasture their horse in your land for free every other year. It'll increase, like here, it's an extra $5,000 an acre that you grandfather a horse on. So it increases your value there. And then you can, usually if you let a dude do that here, we just let him put the horse out for free because it makes your property worth more, but you're saving him feed costs and stuff too. So, some ways to work it. Or if you really get on it and you get like 32 acres, you could just get a shitload of goats and then you could do some green shrub and pasture removal, right? You can go stake all the goats down with the thermal. So you pop coyotes and then like leave them at a field for 5 days or whatever and have them mow down pastures without wasting the diesel and stuff on them. You just haul them in a trailer. There's people that do that here and they make plenty of money on the goats. Just cleaning pasture out for people.
You ever watch Cosmopolitan Cornbread?
No.
She's got goats.
Temperature's dropping, boys. My tire sensors are going off.
Yeah, I had to pump mine up.
Yeah, it's like 56 degrees out right now. It's pretty nice.
I think we lost Pat. That or he's being suspiciously quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. Somebody's in the back. Hey, yo. I don't know if you caught any of that, Pat, but those are some things you can look into to make the land pay you back some of your investment,
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I caught most of that. I pushed something and got myself lost. If I keep goats, they got to be way the fuck away from my house because goats are loud and annoying.
You'll get used to it.
We had some goats in our backwoods there for a while. I kept moving the fence around and letting them try to clear out the underbrush. And it was funny because they became like local celebrities. There's a lot of people that walked by my house, and everyone would call to my goats. You'd hear somebody down on the street going, bah! and you're like, what the fuck is that? And all of a sudden my goats are going crazy.
Yeah. Another big deal is you get like those double dog kennel sheds and you put like a 20-foot run on it and do quail instead of chickens. Dude, pickled quail eggs are like $20 a jar here. Like I literally know somebody who quit his daytime job. He has like a 60 by 80-foot building and he has an entire wall on the 80-foot side is 1 foot by 1 foot nesting boxes. And then he has a huge run on the outside. That's his job now, is just literally collecting quail eggs every day and pickling them. And he just sells them at farmers markets. Leisurely, at his own time, get his stock built up over the winter, whatever. And then I don't know if he sells any online or like to local like diners and stuff for like selling some like higher end stuff, but quail are very profitable. And I am trying to talk my wife into, I got a spot that I want to put like a rabbit / a quail hutch in this one spot in my yard that I kind of don't use anything. And, as I said before, she said no more going out in the yard with the garden. But here next year, I already have a spot to expand 3 different spots into guerrilla gardening. So that's probably going to happen.
I mean,
Hey,
why
now
not?
you just need to go. Now you just need to go vertical.
Yeah.
Because you can spend the time gardening or you can spend the time mowing. And like all the green grass that we have in town, like it's just
Yeah.
recreational lawn care. Like why? Because some guy 200 years ago with a crown decided that like he needed to have a lush green lawn. Now everybody thinks that's what they've got to have.
Yeah. I agree. Grow gardens, not grass, but there is also a fire break / security / pest management. Pasture and stuff. I don't know if you walk through pasture. If you're a hunter, ticks and whatnot, snakes. That's part of the reason why we mow our yards and stuff. But yes, the yard was from super duper rich people. Before, back in the day, everybody's whatever space they had around their house was just garden and livestock. And then people decided to try and copy the bougie dude and have yards. You're right. That's exactly how that evolved.
Think of how much every guy bitches and moans about having to mow this weekend.
I don't know about you. I like doing it.
I love to mow. I like having a nice yard and everything. But like we've talked about, like if shit hits the fan, like raiding the Dollar General and like just tilling up the freaking football field and planting all the seeds from the Dollar General in it to feed people. Because that's some good grass, you know what I mean? Because we don't have turf or grass over here because we're not like really freaking. Basically, the only people that have turf around here are colleges. Everybody else is just grass fields,
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a big ass field that gets really good sun with a protective, spot that you could put a couple people with bolt guns up in, and like the announcer box. Well, that's built-in freaking secure garden space, man. Ka-ching. You know what I mean? That's some good dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be concerned about the dirt because we've been saying the past couple of years, I guess, like everyone just thought you just put seeds in the ground and stuff pops up. But certain ground is only good for growing certain things, unless you know exactly what you're doing. Like you said, I'm gonna I'm gonna scoop up all the dirt in my backyard and take it with me when I move. Dirt's not that easy.
I am, man. That's the most expensive stuff I got in my garden right now. I probably got $4,000 just in my dirt. And that's just years of, buying bags of freaking compost and mixing it in, and Miracle-Gro mixing it in, and mixing all my good sand that I went and got truck beds full so that my roots can go deep, and just keep on tilling it, doing the little compost corner deals with worms, attracting worms. Like, man, getting good soil. If you get soil in your garden that looks like chocolate cake, you're in the money, dude. You're in the money. But yeah, that is a problem with yards, man. Like in SHTF, you think a lot of people would switch to the Victory Garden thing. Pat's right. It's not going to grow very well in that soil. Well, it's probably better than local ditch or median because you actually water it and stuff. And if you get whatever you put fertilizer in it, whatever, that little amount of nutrients for the first year, the second year it's going to probably suck for production.
I would be worried that the football field would be like not that great.
I don't know. It gets a shitload of fertilizer because they
You
make
think
they
that,
want
you
lush.
think they put a lot of weed killers on that grass?
Yeah,
I think it'd be hard packed and a lot of weed killer.
that's probably true.
30, 40 years.
I mean, if you're bringing in raised beds, that's awesome. But I don't know about the ground underneath. Just something to think about.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm not going to work the football field to feed everybody. They can go get fucked.
Give them the idea. Like, go over there, leave me alone, grow your own damn food. See if it works.
And have everybody's grandma bust out their seeds that have been sitting in the garage for the last decade and see what you can grow.
Yep. How about the Gnostic Nomad? Is that a new guy? Or has he been around? I just ain't seen him.
Yeah, he's been around a little bit. He's got his channel. He's actually got pretty sweet, like a farmstead channel. He's got a homestead deal, and he's
That's
a game.
cool.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He says I got to do mini goats.
And he goes, there you go.
I had
Like the
what are they? I had dwarf fainting goats, 2 little black ones. Those motherfuckers didn't do nothing but eat my feed. They did not clear my woods at all. And then I got like some African pygmies or something. They were white and a little bit bigger. And those guys, they tore it up back there. It's still not as thick where their paddock was. But I wasn't a good goat daddy. They all died from parasites or something.
Jeez.
So you were a bad goat daddy?
You were bad.
I don't know. I first I thought there was something up there poisonous that they couldn't eat, but then I was talking to somebody and said I didn't know I was supposed to be deworming them all the time, and you can't feed them in the same spot all the time, or else they get parasites from their own droppings. And that was one of the things I did. I had a feeding area set up. And, it was just full of their droppings, and I just put hay on top of it. I was trying to make compost out of it. So probably that's not a good idea.
Well, if you throw their carcasses in, have really good compost next year.
Yeah, we just went through. Oh, we lost a chicken. My wife tried to put my husky away. We usually keep him out on a lead during the day, and in the evenings we put him in his kennel. And they weren't watching him closely enough. He slipped by him through the door, and the chickens were out in their little chicken yard. I have an electric fence around them, but I don't have the electric hooked up because the chickens don't test it. He went right through that fence and got one of them.
Well, a lot of good that did you.
And we're lucky. Yeah, we're lucky it was only one. I told her if I had the electric, the only reason I didn't do it is because my freaking ground rod is so deep I can't get it up, or else I'd be moving it around.
You can just get another ground rod.
Yeah, that would be the smart play. But I'm trying to be cheap.
Just get you
Pounding in the ground ain't fun either. I've done 2. It's a little bit of work.
Can't you just get a big nail?
I mean, it's supposed to be copper, and they wanted at least like 30 inches in the ground or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're small. I don't know where you guys are. But I think the smallest ground I've ever seen for sale is like 6 foot here.
Yeah, I think mine's only like 36 inches or something like that. I want to say. If
Now
you
you
want,
guys
if
are
you
just
want to get
bragging.
if you want to get a good zap, you got to have really good ground. That's what I found out. And in a storm, if a limb falls on your electric fence, don't grab the limb and try and take it off
It's
because
live.
wet ground because wet ground. That's the first time I got hit real good with my electric fence. Like, as a kid, I touched him and it's like zap, ow, ha 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 ha. And my electric fence, I didn't even think it was working because I was wearing, thick boots and I would touch it every now and then and I'd let it shock me. And I was like, ow, ha 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 ha, that's funny. But that night we had a storm and I went and tried and take that limb off of my electric fence. I got the surprise of a lifetime.
Pat Riot became the quiet riot.
No, I was the loud one for sure. I probably jumped back 4 feet and screamed like a little girl. I guarantee it.
How many octaves did you go up, Pat?
I don't know. I don't know how many hertz my balls were vibrating at, but it was pretty high, I think.
That's good. That's funny. I'm
Things
sorry.
you learn.
Yeah. I remember the first time I
Next Gemini.
didn't listen to somebody, and the wind was blowing real hard, and my piss hit that cattle fence. Oh my lord!
I've never pissed on an electric fence. I wasn't that bad.
I didn't think I was that close to it, but then you get a good 60-mile-an-hour gust in Nebraska, and all of a sudden you're peeing sideways while you're hitting the fence. Oh Lord!
The comments are getting away from us.
Uh-oh. I can't read. I'm driving.
Gen X Gemini's in the house.
What up, Gen X? I did carry that My Medic or MedMod, whatever the hell that was. Yeah, the MedMod today. I like it just on the opposite side where I carry my gun. It's perfect, dude. It's like I can't even feel it. I love it. I've worked one day and I'm in love. Just so you guys know.
It's like fixing a lopsided titty.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that, but whilst I cannot have my firearm on me at work, it is in the vehicle at work. Having that on, taking the Slishman out of my back pocket. While the Slishman's not very big, I could feel the difference sitting all day not on it because I rotated the Slishman into that. And I was indifferent either way with the tourniquet, either in the front where I've been carrying it, it's been very comfortable, and in that, didn't really make much of a difference to me. I put some Band-Aids and some gauze and I need to get some Quick Clot. I think all the Quick Clot that I had was like expired. Like I might hang on to it just in case shit hits the fan. But I need to get some new Quick Clot pads.
The gauze is okay. Like the impregnated gauze is okay. They just the FDA requires them to put an expiration date on it. But if it's not
open or whatever,
it's not working through that. Yeah, if it's not opened and it's not working through that full bag, then it's fine.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pitch it, and I'm cheap. Worst case scenario, I'll swap that to somebody and the grid down or whatever. But I need to get some new. Need to get me another snake staff tourniquet. Why can I not say that?
Except for people that are on blood thinners, in most scenarios, the regular gauze is going to work just as good on regular people as the impregnated. Like I understand you wanting a pack or two for on your person for like EDC, but like don't go betting the farm on paying for a whole bunch of the overpriced impregnated gauze over just regular gauze.
No, I just figured like one and then some regular gauze. Like if it's a big fucking hole, pack some gauze, pack that, then pack some more gauze.
And if everybody will throw an extra cotton t-shirt in their car, that goes a long ways too. You can use a straight old cotton t-shirt.
Good idea.
Well, I'm not a doctor or a
Especially-
medical professional, so do not take my advice, but I will take every tiny, insignificant little advantage that I can get.
I agree.
You know, somebody said something, I think it was probably Bear at one point, like try explaining to little Timmy why mommy's in heaven because daddy couldn't spend $30 on a real tourniquet.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell Timmy mommy's in heaven because I didn't want to spend an extra $20 on a roll of gauze.
Did you see my video on that piece of kit, Pat?
I didn't get that far yet. I was working all day.
It's pretty sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's flexible. I like it a lot.
Are you talking about the your standard video or like your short or whatever, or you guys were talking about on the
Yesterday, and then I did a live on it too.
yeah, because I started listening to your live, but then I got too busy to pay attention to it, so I had to turn it off.
You're a dick. It's awesome. I'm in love.
I go back and watch them.
I tell you what,
Ask-
when you see the kit on there, you'll probably just buy one. It's pretty sweet. You can literally put it on anything. Like
It looks
I was
like
thinking, rest or
basically
like
just a molly. Is it
It's
basically
not-
just like a molly panel with some clips on it?
no, it's thicker. It's almost like gun belt material. It's not as thick as my core belt, but it's along that kind of line, and then it's just got circles all the way around it. It doesn't have molly on the back, but you could put molly clips back in it. Like it comes with their discrete carry clips is what I had come with it. Kind of like what you put on your holster, the metal ones that have like the deal so you can't pull your holster up. You just pull your gun out, you know. It's got those, and then
And then I
it
guess
has, like,
you shot cord the stuff to it that you want to carry.
well, it's got Velcro on one side, and then in the middle and the back for the GP pouch, and then it's just got like the female Velcro side on their pouches. So you just Velcro it on there, and then it's like S-Tac, like Kiwi mag material. So then it's flexible. So whatever you put in it, like after you put it in there for a while, kind of like take the shape of that, you know. And I don't know, I'm digging it. It's really comfortable. It's super comfortable, actually. I like it a lot. So it's a good piece of kit. I'm really glad I found it and talked to the guys, and they were cool enough to work with the channel, man. Because for that kind of price point, I wouldn't want somebody to go out and buy it and then they hate it, you know. Because I think it's like 80 muffins shipped for like their base package, and then you can buy like they sell their tourniquets, Cat 7s. They sell the snake staff. They sell their little ouchie boo boo kit they put in. It comes with like 2 chest seal tape and gauze. Jay's little Minuteman kit would fit in it perfect if I can figure out where the hell I put my IFAK that I put it in, because I am moving all my prep crap around again, trying to get organized, and I have no idea where the hell I put that IFAK at. You know how that goes, right?
Yeah, I've got them stashed everywhere, and one of them has something that I want in it, and I can't remember where I stashed it.
Yeah, I looked for like an hour for it last night, and I'm like, oh, this is not the right one. This is not the right one. And I was like, God damn it.
Is it in my bug out bag? Is it in my Jeep? Is it in my Ford? Where the hell did I put this damn thing?
Yeah, it might be in that car.
What IFAK is it in? Which kit setup is it in? I don't freaking
Yeah,
know.
well, I had it on my battle belt, but I took it off for security, and then when we decided we're like, wow, we have too much crap on our battle belts, it's slipping off, and I slimmed my belt up to nothing almost, to pretty much just mags in a dump pouch. That's when I had it on that one, my go-to core one, and I took it off of there, and I don't remember where I put it. All right, y'all, I'm almost with this
Grace is
dude.
here.
I got to remember where his address is, so I got to check my phone. So I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for hopping in and chatting and having fun. This is a catch me if you can chat, and this is just how it worked out tonight. So Deuces, everybody.
Y'all be nice.
Or naughty. Either one.
Mm-hmm.
Drink water, get sleep.
Don't do anything that adds or subtracts from the population.